All right, and next we have Leo rising and sun. So for you guys, this full moon of Scorpio happening on the 23rd is taking place in your fourth house. That means the sun is also opposite it in the 10th house. And I'm really seeing this as a time of your life where you guys are really trying to create something for yourself. And this is going to look different for people at different phases of their life, depending on your age. So people around my age, around 30, you're probably thinking around what would it be like to have a family, to buy a house, to progress my career, to make a name for myself in this industry. There's a sense of creating stability in some kind of area related to your home, your family, or your career, setting down roots, building something for yourself. That word building, I think, is really, really key here. So that, again, for younger people might look different. Maybe you're needing to save up money for something that you're wanting to do later. Maybe those who are older are thinking about what their future will look like within their home and with their children and retirement and things of that nature. But there's a sense of what will my nest look like and my career and my financial life to support that nest and this kind of creation that I'm this life and this support system of the home and the nest and the stability like that. What is that going to look like? And ultimately, this Scorpio energy is having us emotionally kind of connect and analyze our relationship with these aspects of our life. And one thing that Scorpio does is it's very much a truth seeker. And this full moon, with it squaring Pluto in your seventh house, is trying to help you see that there is some unacknowledged truth in regards to your current relationships, commitments, what you are doing within romantic relationships, or even like a job contract that you're engaged in that is not actually working for you in the long term. So it's almost like you're trying to build a house, a home, a child with this womb card, like literally like growing a family, setting down roots, saving money, progressing your career, buying a home, these big things. It's like you're trying to do that with the wrong support system, with the wrong partner, with the wrong way of going about your relationship. It doesn't just have to be like, oh, the relationship itself is wrong. It could show that there's something that within the relationship and the way that you're operating is not sustainable. And it could be that, or it could, again, be something work-wise where you have a contract where you're working with a business, you're working with a company, partnering up in a sense with someone or something. And there's something about it that is not right, that you have disconnected from emotionally, that you have tuned out of and not been aware of and been happy to ignore. And so really what it's time to look at is facing the truth around our partnerships and connections with important intimate relationships in our life or the companies that we work with, and see what is not going to work or what isn't in alignment or what we need to adjust within our behavior or the relationship and entity itself that will actually make it something that we can build with. So it's almost like if you have the wrong person that you're trying to build a life with, it's like you're not actually going to build your life with them. It's going to end up falling apart. If you have the wrong company that you are trying to, start like a wrong partnership with a business or something that you're trying to build your career off of, it's like you're not going to last that long because you can't stand their mission and their motto. So there's a sense of really knowing that the thing that you're laying your foundation on has substance, and not just like the thing that you're laying your foundation on, it's like the person that you're pairing up with or the entity that you're pairing up with to make that foundation possible. There's something that is amiss there that needs to be addressed that you have refused to address. Maybe your partner's on a different page than you. Maybe they're on a different timeline than you. Maybe you're not going to get promoted at the company because your boss has a different perspective than you, and you need to go in and align those perspectives. You need to go in and compromise or adjust. So it could be that you leave or that you change and alter the state of what that relationship looks like. But there's something about this that isn't working. And so you need to address it in order for this to become real for you in the future, stable, strong, for you to truly create and to build. Just again, think of that word build. You cannot build with something that is a weak foundation. So ultimately, the ruler of this moon is Mars, which is in Pisces conjunct Neptune in your 8th house. So I really feel that you're going to have to address some kind of murky, shadowy emotions, or maybe some challenging financial situations in order to come out on the other side of this. It's almost like you have, I pulled cards. You have so many amazing cards. I'm excited to get into them. So what you have waiting for you on the other side is extremely, extremely beautiful. But in order to get to that place, you really have to feel some of these feelings that are uncomfortable. You have to feel what it would feel like to realize that maybe this relationship isn't working, or maybe you don't trust this person or this thing, or maybe you're not on the same with this person or this thing. And it's like, that's an uncomfortable feeling. Or maybe there's debt that you have to face, and that's an uncomfortable feeling to face that financial insecurity. But that's what you need in order to build up your nest, in order to build that foundation, because you can't not address the insecurity or the weak link within this dynamic. And so ultimately, I think it's really about allowing yourself to, again, feel it and address it and own it. And once you do that, because Mars and Neptune is sextiling Jupiter and Uranus, your 10th house, once you do that, it's going to enable you to make these beautiful changes and quantum leaps within your career, so that you're able to, or your goals and your life stance, like where you're headed in life, basically. So it's like you're able to adjust your actions for the future, most likely for many of you career, that is going to set you up for that success, that is going to help lay that foundation, that's going to give you this kind of, that's going to help you build what it is that you're trying to build, basically. So the cards that I pulled, the things that you're going to get out of this, I got Ace of Cups, so emotional fulfillment, the Wheel of Fortune, fate and luck kind of turning in your favor, things starting to improve for you, specifically helping you achieve the epitome with the 10 of Cups, the epitome of emotional satisfaction, having a family, having that career peak success, having that goal reached or that place traveled to, whatever it is your kind of life, what your life is oriented to in terms of your desires. This is telling you that you will reach that, and then you're going to come into a phase of confidence, of leadership, of passion, of feeling alive and really enthusiastic about where you're going in life with this King of Wands. And so I'm really seeing that you guys have so much to look forward to, but again, you have to address what isn't working and feel the feelings around that in order for this to become real for you. The last thing I'll say is that we have a big pileup, a stellium of planets in Aries. The North Node, Mercury retrograde, Chiron, and Venus all conjunct in Aries in your 9th house. So this is really a time of reorienting your belief systems and your viewpoints and your trust and your faith in the universe in order for these things to happen. You really can't keep your same mind and not trust and not be sure. It's like you have to be able to believe in the higher power, believe in a bigger why, understand that things are happening for a reason, and have this sense of faith in order for you to navigate the situation properly. So that is what I'm saying for you, Leo. Really big time for you guys. I'm excited to see how this manifests for you fully. If this resonates, I would love to hear from you down below. If you are looking for support with a medical issue, or if you're wanting to get pregnant and you want fertility support, I am offering astrology readings concerning both of those topics. So if that interests you, you can check that out in the description box down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, and have a beautiful day. Bye.